adjust the angle to please the audience. Alright, like that. How do I adjust this way? I think it's this. There we go. Alright. So I guess right there's the money shot, because really that's all what I'm going to be looking at. And let me shut the door. So how you guys doing today? Welcome back to my channel. Alright, so I got some cool stuff. This is my main machine right here. This is the computer that I built. I call it the UFO Engine 2. It has a Ryzen 5 1600, 16 gigs of DDR4 RAM at 3000 megahertz. It has a GTX 1060. It's on a Zeus Rogue Strix motherboard and an ASA GT1 case, and it has all the works. M.2 drive, SSDs. It's a nice little machine. These two machines I just bought today. This right here is a Dell machine, and it's actually very fast. The guy let me play with it, and I looked through the specs of it. It has an i5 in it with a GTX. This is an MSI GTX 1050 Ti 4 gig card. And it has a 1 terabyte hard drive, DVD, and everything else. Well, anyway, it has 8 gigs of DDR3 RAM, which is what I need. It has a expendable graphics card, which is what I need. And it has a 1 terabyte hard drive. Now, to bring you over to this right here is a $300 plus motherboard. Right now, if you were to look up this motherboard, you would find it no less than, I'd say at least 300. I couldn't find it for no less than 300. I actually found it more expensive as it went. But it has some awesome features on it. Power, reset, CMOS clear. It has an error code readout, 8 SATA ports, fully integrated heat distribution. It can run up to 4 graphics cards. I mean, it's a beauty. Well, it also has an 8-core CPU with it. That's an 8150 FX, but it's a DDR3 platform. So I needed DDR3 RAM, and I needed a spare graphics card. Well, now since I bought these two computers, I'll be able to test this and see if this works or not, because we have some questioning to do behind that one. That one, it had thermal paste all over it and everything. But this is the Dell machine. We're going to strip it. We're going to take a lot of stuff out of this one, but it's a clean build. I mean, it's in great shape. So I'm just going to set that to the side for now. All right, moving on to this. Okay, so this is pretty cool. I like the front of it. The front of it looks pretty sick. If you plug it in, it actually looks pretty cool, all plugged in. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to plug it in and give you an example of it. All right. So you open it like that, and then the power is right there. So it looks like that. The front of it lights up. Here, maybe if I turn the light off like that. Hang on a second. Okay, here we go. So the front case looks like this, and these are gauges. They're all different types of gauges, and I don't know if they work or not. I haven't looked in to see if these are accurate or not. And then on this side, it has a big 200 millimeter fan. I do like the case. The case looks cool. I like this side panel and everything. And I think we'll use this for a later project. But let's show you guys the inside, the guts, because that's what everybody likes, the guts. All right. We'll close that out. Open that up. All right. So I guess we'll just set this over here. So the guy that actually built this is unnamed. We don't know who exactly it is, but the kid that I bought it from, hold on, I don't want the. Oh, maybe that's a little bit better. Can you all see it? Like, how about like that? I'm just trying to light it up for you. But can you look at the cable management in it? It's horrible. You got wires that run over the CPU. They're just kind of thrown in there. Look at this. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Molexes all daisy chained together. That right there is crazy. Also, look at the fan. See the CPU fan? It's not the right way. That should actually be pointed the other direction. So that's in there backwards. So whoever put it together definitely did a poor job of doing it. But we're going to remedy that. So what we're going to do is we're going to take all this crap out of it. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to shut it down because it doesn't have a hard drive in it. And what we really would like to do is take a look at this graphics card that's in here. I'm going to have to probably take it outside and blow it off with the blower to get all this top layer dust off. He only has one stick. That's it, just one stick of DDR3. It's Viper. It says right there, Viper. That's kind of a cooler stick. What is it? It's 1600 megahertz. And it's a single channel, but we could probably get another stick for that. I know in the other one there's a few gigs in there, but I can take that sleeve off and put an RGB sleeve on it. Oh, man, this is just. I'm really curious to know what kind of motherboard is in there. That's one of the main. That was one of the main questions that I asked the kid. You know, hey man, do you know what motherboard is in this perhaps? Unfortunately, the gentleman, he didn't know. He's like, man, I don't really know anything about computers. He originally told me that this Intel 5, it's an Intel 5 6600. He originally told me that it was an 8-core CPU, and it's not an 8-core, it's a 4-core CPU. So once we got to talking a little bit, I quickly realized that he really didn't know what he was talking about, which that's not a problem. Most people don't. But, you know, that doesn't mean you're stupid or nothing. It just doesn't mean you don't really know too much about it. Oh, shit. Wow. Okay, so this is an EVGA. It has dual coolers on it. I bet this is their, their SCS. Look, it even has a back plate to it. That's pretty cool. This right here will have to get cleaned up. EVGA 1050 Ti. And then I have an MSI 1050 Ti. Both of them are TIs, which is awesome. I definitely needed another graphics card. Let's see what the motherboard is that's in here. Okay, see, that's what I was afraid of. It's an H10M motherboard, and it must be a micro ATX. It has to be. Look how small it is. It's my whole hand has it, and it's a LGA 1151 H110, which unfortunately that means that there will be no overclocking, so we will be stuck at the 3.3 hertz, which is okay because you know, he can always upgrade it. You know, we can always upgrade it. And that was something that he kind of wanted, that he talked about, is that he would like to upgrade it a little bit because, you know, you want to personalize them. You know what I mean? You when you build a computer, you very much want to do it yourself. unless you just got money and you don't care. But I want to test this motherboard out. So what we're going to do, I want to test this out. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to lay it like this, half on, half off. And we're going to use this. I just want to see if it'll even turn on, if the damn thing will even power. If it's going to throw a bunch of error codes. I'm sure it will. It'll throw an error code. It'll say something like no hard drive connected or whatever, but that's not necessarily an issue right now. Alright, is that the right way that goes in? Damn, 20 pins. Come on. I was trying to order these other ones, but they're like right angle extenders or extensions. They're actually pretty cool. I was going to order me a set of those. Okay, so this goes over here. This is an 8. This is also an 8. Alrighty. So the CPU is an 8 instead of a 4. That usually means that it's a pretty good motherboard because it can handle power-hungry CPUs if it requires an 8 pin in it. It's a lot of go juice. I didn't see the 1050 hooked up though. It doesn't require any external power from anywhere. So, okay, well, we'll just set it there. CPU's in, power's on. We need a stick of RAM. I would probably say the first channels starts here, maybe. Don't know until you try. Okay, so hopefully there's no paste or anything left in there. We've got it all cleaned up and good to go. Alright. I guess if there's no point in having a hard drive to it, then there's no point in having anything else. Plus, this CPU is going to get hot real fast, real quick. Let's plug it in real fast and see what happens. Oh, look, it comes on blue. I like that. Can y'all see that? Here, I'm going to grab the camera real fast. See it? It came up blue. That's pretty cool. Oh, sorry. It's my fault. I'm complete amateur at this. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. How about a little higher? Like right there. That looks good, yeah? Somebody's going to start watching my dang live streams some dang time. Problem is I pick like the most random times to do it. But I can't help it. I got a life. Y'all know how that is. People got kids and habits and everything else to deal with. Okay, so let's try it. Power. Alright. Okay. So far so good. It came on and it booted and everything. So what do I need? I need a CPU cooler for that board. I don't know what board it is. I mean, I know, but I don't know if I have a plate that goes on it. So I'm not sure, but alright, this was a totally failed mission, but I just kind of wanted to show you guys the new parts that we got. We got 2 Intel i5 computers, motherboards, We got GTX 1050 Ti 4 gig cards. We got 2 of those. We got RAM, power supplies. This is an EVGA 500B 80 plus bronze power supply, which is a lot better than the old cheapo Dell one that was in there. So, okay, cool. All right. So we're going to leave it right there. I'm just going to stop. I just basically wanted to take some of this stuff apart and just kind of look at it. I'm kind of upset though that dude didn't want to give up that power supply or that graphics card. I mean, damn. Try again. Hard drive. He had a 1 terabyte hard drive in here, but he had his personal data on it, and he wanted to keep it. Which I understand that. That's fine. No problem. I'm really cool that this comes on. This all lights up blue and everything. I'm glad that shows that the board at least has hope for it. What happened was is that the person got thermal paste all up inside of the socket and on the pins of the CPU, and I did a really good job trying to clean all that. So, all right, and then tomorrow we'll have to take this apart, clean it. I'll probably do just a straight video of how to clean a graphics card. I've done them in the past, but it doesn't hurt to retouch the subject. And I don't know, do you guys like that Cyclops or that triple look on there, the 3 gauges, 1, 2, and 3? I think it's kind of cool, but I don't know. We'll have to look into it at a different time. So, all right, you guys be cool and have a good night. Thanks for watching. Give me a thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time for when we do some more builds and do some more computer stuff, which is going to be here real soon because now I got some parts to do stuff with. All right. Thank you guys. I appreciate y'all.